sumugot, the bump and the finish. Jumper is good. Lamar, basket and one. Yeah, 6 points back. Laan knocks down the 3. Steal, Yambing, look out. William Bing throws it down. Laddie sees a gap and throws it down early. Sergio, what a putback jam! Oh my God! Fidel for 3.
Ito ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League here at Mandaluyong College of Science and Technology Gym in Barangay Addition Hills, Mandaluyong City. And main game of the evening tayo as Quezon City takes on Gensan. Gensan team trying to bounce back from that loss to Rizal the last time out. Quezon City makakalaban nila a dangerous Quezon City team in this matchup here. Let's go to Miguel Pereira for the starters.
Jim, it's Quezon City versus Gensan. Live on Solar Sports, Tap Sports and the YouTube channel. This is the 2026 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 8. Let's meet the starters. First, for Quezon City, Black Bulls. Starting at guard number 27, MJ Hosson. Also at guard number 4, Ryan Costello. At center number 31, Ray Publico. Forward number 11, Clark Derrigue. Also at forward number 39, Kobe Monje. The head coach for Quezon City is JB Olea. Assistant coaches, B-Boy Santiago, Miko Santos, Jeff Murillo, Marco Asa, Zeno Gudes, Adjong Wong, Aaron Villegas, and Christian Coronel. Team coordinator, Chicky Alcala. Team manager, Nico Estrada. Team owner, JC Tan. And now, introducing the starters for Gensan Warriors. Starting at forward number 30, Nelo Santos. The other forward number 22, Antonio Sebio. At center number 14, Chris Porter. At guard number 24, Joshua Fontanilla. And at one guard number 35, Hesed Gabo. The head coach for Gensan Warriors is Consi coach Elvis Tolentino. Assistant coaches, Boyeng Diloy, Delphin Dagutan, Rizal Castro, Don Tolentino, Apple Coronado, and Peter Deligero. Team consultant, Noy Bido. Team manager, Merman Flores. The team owner is Council.
Starting 5 brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Quezon City has MJ Hosson, Ryan Costello, Ray Publico, Clark Derrigue, and Kobe Monje. Gensan naman has Hesed Gabo, Joshua Fontanilla, Chris Porter, Antonio Sebio, and Nelo Santos.
Well, Quezon City coming off a blowout win against the lowly Negros team. Gensan coming off a tough loss, a double-digit loss in their last game. So nakita mo yung changes sa starting lineup, no? The mainstays are Hesed Gabo, Antonio Sebio, and Porter, while Jonicio and Gonzalez, who started in the last game, will come off the bench tonight. That means Fontanilla gets a starting nod, and Sinelo Santos.
I think Janish is not listed for this game. Gabo fires a 3 against his former team, who started his career in this Quezon City franchise here in the MPBL.
Well, Gabo, one of the reasons why their team struggled in the last game, he played 30 minutes, was only 1 for 4, 6 points. He did have 4 rebounds and 5 assists. So, you know, decent numbers, yes, but he's been the leader of this team the whole season, and we've been making a case that this has been his best season, at least individually and even as a team so far. But in the last game was pretty much ineffective.
And did get to his milestone of 1,000 assists.
Yung points na abot ba niya last game?
Hindi pa yata.
So ito yun. Potentially, as Eusebio tips that in.
Antonio Sebio has been enjoying a sensational rookie season. Gabo. Bother Costello. Costello fires the three. Manapunta kay Nelo Santos. Here's Fontanilla. Slows down. Fontanilla. Smooth finish. Right there.
A controlled sidestep right there. Able to decelerate using the second step. Usually players would end up beneath the rim. Still had a decent angle to make the shot. We'll talk about making a shot. The first outside shot, a three in this game. Clark Derigue of Quezon City.
They go inside the corner against Derigue. Antonio Sebio from the nail. No. Rebound. Publico. MJ Hoson coming off a triple-double performance. Up against Fontanilla. Here's Hoson. Will drive. Turnaround shot. No. Rebound. Santos. Second rebound of the game para kay Nelo Santos. Eusebio. Masyado malapit para kay Hesed Gabo.
A change of defense. As soon as nakita niya, nag-horn set itong si Hesed.
Eusebio with a jumper. Got it.
But still able to execute their offense. Iba talaga pag yung point guard mo nagtitimon sa opensa, lalong-lalo na kung tulad ni Hesed Gabo.
Hoson. Now with Costello. Derigue. Down goes Gabo. And Derigue whistled for the personal. Coach JV Olea there.
You could just sense that this team, Gensan, dala-dala. No, yung bigat ng pagkatalo nila. Their second straight loss in the last game against Rizal after losing to San Juan. And there's the push-off by Hesed Gabo. And I say that because warm-up pa lang, pinapanood nila, ang ganda ng focus nila. And then, to start this game, approaching the 7th-minute mark, you could just see the sense of urgency. It's really the right approach because the last thing that you want here, if you're a Gensan fan, even a Gensan coach and a player, last thing that you want to see here is another loss.
Nelo Santos drives middle, blocked by Publico. Hoson running the break. Has Eusebio with him, behind the back to Costello, no go! Sayang. Back the other way, Gabo. Goes to Eusebio, stripped. Derigue has it. Monje now. No numbers for the Black Bulls. They will wait. Hoson. That's an offensive foul on Publico.
That was a giveaway foul. Sending a message to Hesed Gabo by the vets on this team. This is sending a message foul.
Message received naman daw.
Yeah. Because it's a foul at this point of the game, the start of the game, that they can afford to give.
Well, it looks like the plan is clear. Take Hesed Gabo out, and then the chances of winning increase.
Looks to be, yeah.
Oh.
That's a good point.
Gabo. Back to Fontanilla, the three from the corner, no. Hoson, Monje, nice quick outlet. It's a basket and one para kay Kobe Monje. Ganda ng pasa ni Hoson doon, ang bilis.
Ang ganda nung outlet pass ni Costello. The smallest guy on the floor getting the defensive rebound, outletting to Hoson, and to your point,
Fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Parang 3-man state passing.
Yeah, what a luxury to have two really good playmakers there.
And I give credit to Coach JV Olea because since the preseason, I couldn't determine kung anong laro nitong si Hoson. Is he a wing? Is he a point guard? Right? And that was when Costello was not in the picture yet. Costello comes in, Okay? And Costello is a scoring guard. He develops itong si Joson as a guy who can play make. Nahanap niya kung ano strength nitong si Joson because I thought all the while, my impression kay Joson, a finisher on the break, a good defender, a two-guard. But JV, who obviously knows the heartbeat of this team, knows the ins and the outs, nakikita niya mas point guard itong si MJ Joson.
Yeah, and you can't play that here. Pwede mo silang pagsabayin sa MPBL.
Combo guard.
I mean, this galing kay Nelo Santos, Quezon City playing with a lot of intensity and smart. Galing kay MJ Joson. I haven't covered a Quezon City game in a while, and
you're missing out.
And I am missing out. And you know, Coach Elvis is back dun sa bench ng Gensan, but one thing I'm missing out on because naalala ko kasi, you know, when I was covering, just I think it's almost, you know, more than a month na hindi ako naka-cover sa kanila. MJ Joson would go into foul trouble early. And he would foul out in games hindi niya matatapos. And it's hurt his team. The Santos crossover.
Hurt his team with a turnover.
Yeah. Here's Joson. Same ang hulman nitong laro nila ni Fontanilla. A lot of
chippy fouls.
Yeah, off the ball fouls here.
This time.
I'm hoping they get all of that out of the way.
Right.
In the first quarter.
Right.
Tolentino and Sean Andrews. Jake Agoncillo.
Well, we talked about Gensan, you know, avoiding a, you know, 3 straight slide. Unfamiliar territory for this season para sa kanila. Well, how about Quezon City? Because this is a team has been struggling. They had a struggling July, right? They struggled in that month, and a lot of those losses were against top-tier teams, above 500 teams. They're coming off a tremendous win against Negros. So they have a chip on their shoulders, so to speak, coming into this game. Kaya yung intensity ng larong ito, mataas sa simula pa lang.
Halfway through this first quarter, Fontanilla to Eusebio. Atake sa loob. Eusebio, everything but the finish. 4.5 minutes remaining. In the first quarter, only 6 points apiece. Extreme subok at kumpletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Costello runs into Porter, turns the ball over. Gabo para sa Gensan. Bigay kay Eusebio. Eusebio for 3. Short. Goncillo with the rebound.
Both teams scoreless pretty much the last 2.5 minutes. Stuck na tayo dito sa 6-all.
Bravo. Jesse Sumuda is in for Clark Derigue. Pahinga din si Costello. Pasok na si Pat Buena. Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Mark Cruz, the reigning 3-point champion, is also in. Eloy Tan Versosa can't get it to fall. Rebound is Sumuda.
A change of defense once again as soon as that ball screen action on top happened. Dropping into a zone was Quezon City. They get the stop.
Natapik ni Minerva. Monhe will launch the 3. It's good. Kobe Monhe.
Always tough to defend. Somebody coming out to the strong side corner, especially if a player is ball watching, which happened at that time to Versosa, who was guarding Kobe Monhe for that corner 3.
Tan. Versosa drives, fouled by MJ Joson.
This is a player who I thought Gensan missed the last game. He was not in the lineup. Talk about Versosa. This was the corner 3. by Kobe.
3-point shot brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
And I say that because even though Gensan had the advantage, I thought, height-wise in the game against Rizal. Rizal is not a big team, but they played like the bigger team. And I thought one thing that contributed to that was the absence nitong si Versosa. Aside from isa pang malaki, isang agresibong malaki ang nawala sa kanila sa larong yun.
MJ Hosso, 9-7 ang ating score. Under 3 minutes to play. Hoson, the look away. Sumuda, what a pass. Galing kay MJ Hoson.
Well, that pass was so good. The two dark shirts ended up like bowling pins. Collided with each other. Change of defense once again. Here's another stop. This time a steal. That's a walk.
Yeah, Pat Buena. Gusto nila mag-pass break drill eh.
Yung no dribble.
Oh. Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Beautiful hesitation right there by MJ.
That's a foul on Sumuda.
Kung may no-look pass, meron din tinatawag na no-look drive. Yung ginawa ni MJ, tumingin sa kaliwa, drive with that lane. And then the drop pass.
Yeah, Jobin Loria is in for Kobe Monje.
Dahil sa haba ng season natin, you know, teams now playing a total of 25 games. Although some teams will play more than that, right? 26, 25, 26 teams, then 25 games. This team is really growing before our very eyes, especially with the trades they made. Talk about Quezon City. Biglang nagkaroon sila ng veterano eh, tsaka malaki. Si Sumoda.
Yeah.
Di ba? Valchao ka.
MANNY Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. MJ Hoson. Ganda ng depensa ni Minerva on Sumuda now. He gets the ball. Loria underneath. Good pass galing kay Sumuda. Well executed from the Black Bulls. 13-8. They lead.
Always had his eyes in the open spot. On the other side was Sumoda.
Guard Loria knocks down the triple. And trims the gap to just 2 points. Hoson. That is off Versosa. Pahinga muna si MJ Hoson. Ryan Costello is in. Sabay sila ni Pat Buena ngayon.
They're trying to maximize itong oras ni Sumoda sa loob, no? Either a straight post or that time a high-low play that was disrupted by the arms of Versosa.
Agoncillo to Costello. Agoncillo takes the jumper. Masyado malakas. Rebound, Versosa. Now, Mark Cruz. Cruz against Buena. Minerva with the catch and the finish.
Hindi ko alam kung ano mas maganda ron, yung finish o yung salo. That was a tough catch by RJ.
13 apiece with a minute remaining in the first. Costello nakawala. Costello's runner is blocked, but may pito ang ating referees.
Well, Gensan is one of those teams who loves to put pressure on the basketball defensively, which as a coach, you like. But another thing that comes with pressure is containing. At yun ang ginawa ni Costello doon, no? Yung ganda ng pressure sa kanya. Pero dahil sa magandang ikot niya, naiwanan niya yung depensa. I believe that was Mark Cruz. Yung kanyang naiwanan, which eventually initiated contact and allowing himself to get to the line.
Two for two for Ryan Costello. 15-13 is the count. Under a minute remaining in the first. Gloria. JK Minerva sa corner. Cruz. Left wing. Top of the key. Eloy Tan. Corner three. Cruz. No. Rebound. That's Versosa. Count it. And one.
Very important for guys coming off the bench to come in with a lot of energy. And Versosa has certainly done that. This one coming off the weak side to chase the loose ball as Sumoda was caught ball watching. As Versosa completes the 2+1.
That is the second foul on Sumoda. Kaya kailangan siya mapahinga dito. Carmel Espinosa ang pinasok ni Coach JV Olea. 16-15. Costello. Close to Loriat. The steal by JM Versosa. Counter steal by Espinosa. Buena. Goes to Costello. Ryan, jumper. Tan with a block.
They should go for the last shot.
Yeah, back the other way for Gensan. 15 seconds remaining in the first period. Cruz. 8 seconds. Still Mark Cruz. Nandun si Espinosa. Crossover by Cruz. Pull up three. No. Rebound. Agoncillo. And that's it. First quarter. Done here between Gensan and Quezon City. And Quezon City leading for most of that first period until Gensan made some really good baskets, executing well in that latter stage of the first period. No-look pass from MJ Hoson to Jesse Sumoda. And then the stick back right here. Galing kay JM Versosa, who's come alive off the bench. 16-15 at the end of one.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Mika Abisamis has a report for us.
Coach JV Olea and Hesed Gabo go a long way. Played in commercial leagues together even before their MPBL days. Nasa Mapua pa daw si HG nun. But the most memorable one was when Coach JV tried out for QC in Season 1 at hindi siya nakuha. Si Gabo ang nakuha. Season 2, nag-try out ulit siya. Hindi na naman daw siya nakuha sa QC. Kaya nag-Rizal siya. Season 3, salamat naman daw at nawala na ang tinik. Gabo was acquired by Basilan kaya nakapasok na din daw siya sa QC. Obviously, good friends of the court. QC will never forget the great things Hesed Gabo has done for them. A game back, he got his 1,000 assists. And Gabo will always forever be grateful to the organization where he started dito sa MPBL career niya. But for tonight, 9:30 p.m. daw muna sila magiging friends ulit. So that's Coach Chris.
Thank you so much. And how sure are you that we're going to be done by 9:30, by the way?
Yeah.
It's Mika Abisamis. But yeah, that's an excellent report. And, you know, history lesson tayo dun ah.
First of all, there's always a line that you don't want to cross. That first comment of yours, trust me, that's a line you don't want to cross with Miss Abisamis. Okay? Yung hindi sa sigurado, lagi siyang sigurado. Okay? But, to your point, yeah, to Mika's report, right? Good friends, obviously, parehas guardia ito. Sometimes opportunities, they come at the right moment. The first 2 seasons was not perfect timing, so to speak, for Coach JV. Dahil nagkaroon ng ibang opportunity as mapuputokan ng shot clock dito ang Quezon City. Nagkaroon ng mas magandang opportunity si Hesed Gabo. Alam na natin yung relationship niya kay Coach Gerson that started in Basilan. Ito na rin ang nabuong relationship between Coach JV and Quezon City. Now, he is the head coach. Fast forward.
And Jeff Murillo, who's now part of the coaching staff, was part of that Season 1 lineup of Quezon City with Hesed Gabo. LGR's the official outfitter of the MPBL. So, a lot of things here. the common denominator is that nasa liga pa rin sila. And we're still, you know, enjoying yung talent na nabibigay nila, whether it's from the sidelines or on the court with Hesed Gabon, on the sidelines with Coach JV Olea.
Yeah, both highly relevant. Obviously, head coach ng isang team, yung isa making a big difference even in his first season here sa Gensan.
Matt Buena goes backdoor, but they go out to Costello, who's runner. Ends up as an air ball, pero may foul.
Is there anyone in the league that works harder to manufacture a shot?
No one.
Costello, right?
No one else.
He has to, because he has to make up, as good as he is, he has to make up for what he lacks in size.
Every time.
Every
Every
single
time.
possession, right? Every single possession. Kaya mamamangha ka na lang, you know, sa effort na pinapakita nito, lalo sa opensiba ni Costello.
His free throw is brought to you by Extreme Subok at Kompleto Appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
Feeling ko nga kulang ang extra jersey dito. Kasi grabe yung pawis.
Grabe nga eh. Ngayon pa lang nakikita ko na eh. Na always a hard worker coming from San Sebastian, and ito talaga yung ano, earned not given. Literal.
For sure.
Literal.
For sure.
Hesed Gabo. Gab Salazar is in the game. Gonzalez goes down low to Larry Rodriguez. Quick spin.
That is classic.
Andun pa rin eh. Para may ano pa rin, yung pag-spin, explosive pa rin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not season 2. We are in season 8. Pero yung galawan na yun, season 2 nyo pa nakikita or even long before that.
Monhe with the drive, unable to finish against Eusebio. Hesed. They go to Eusebio. This is a three-pointer. And he sticks out the follow-through. Antonio Eusebio gives Gensan a 21-17 lead. The setup galing kay Hesed Gabo. A lot of options there.
This is really one of the best feelings in basketball, Sedef. Leaving that follow-through after this, you see the ball come through the net.
Which is something that we do often. 21-17. Give a timeout. Gensan losing to Rizal the last game, 71-81, and you covered this game. And what big difference here in rebounding, actually. And you mentioned the value of a Versosa in that game because they were out-rebounded by, I think, a smaller team in Rizal.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. And that was, you know, without the head coach of Elvis Tolentino. He had political duties. That day he was out of town. But I cannot imagine the frustration while watching the game because by eye test, height pa lang ang pinag-uusapan natin. Again, clearly the smaller team result, but we all know that basketball is not just about height, it's also about heart, and that's what Rizal showed. You know, the rebounding department, they made sure they controlled that one. Gensan, don't get me wrong, they were a little flat as well. I thought the energy was so-so all throughout the game. Only 2 players scored in double figures in Marwin Junicio and Mark Cruz. And Mark Cruz, the top scorer of that game, struggled of shooting the ball from the field. He was only 3 for 10.
And the lesson is...
Always have Versosa.
No. Oh, libre. Gonzalez, good block by Publico to prevent the three-point play.
Or always make sure Coach Elvis is there.
Or do not leave time on the clock.
Okay.
So, bago
moved past it.
mag-gap, kailangan tapusin mo
Okay.
hanggang dulo.
I can't believe this
Kasi
guy.
may hirit ako before. Kanina. Lesson na lang, kanina.
Okay.
Pagtira ni Judel Fuentes, wala na palang oras.
Yeah. So now you're rubbing it in. Okay.
Di ba? Kanina. Grabe yun, game na yun.
That was a big win. Nice
Yeah. MannyPay is the digital wallet built for the community, which means this is a very important game for Gensan now. A more important game.
All-star ba ang pinag-usapan
Hindi,
natin?
not even. It's just playoff positioning.
Right. Right. Kumbaga, sinasabi mo, in spite of the numerous games remaining, baka biglang singilin yung larong yun. Ang
Yes.
Quezon sa dulo. No? That's a great point.
And not only singilin ng Quezon, but it might help Cebu with the tiebreakers.
Right.
Because now Cebu has beaten Batangas and Quezon
Right.
and Binyan.
Right.
Oh, no, they lost to Binyan.
They lost
Sorry.
to Binyan.
Sorry. They lost to
Gensan
Binyan.
was the one who beat Binyan. First game of the
Yeah,
season.
first game of the season, sorry. So, Binyan, so karambola sila doon sa taas.
Right. But by far, you know, obviously impressive din yung win against Batangas, di ba, by Cebu. But by far, that has to be their signature game of the season. Itong
absolutely.
Cebu.
Hesed, turnover, Kobe Monhe, Hoson, watch out. Block!
Watch out for the block by Fontanilla.
Wow! Eusebio with a hand in his face. Anton Eusebio. And MJ Hoson, ginagawa niya sa iba yun. Binalik sa kanya ni Fontanilla. Sabi ko parang parehong hulman ito ah.
And now a little trash talking back and forth. Fontanilla and Hoson guarding each other. Salazar. That's a big answer. Here's Versosa.
Labas kay Fontanilla. Now against Hoson. Larry Rodriguez against Publico. Now Versosa runs out of space. No call. Turnover. Watch this block right here. Tinignan pa ni Hoson eh. Ninipat sa kaliwa. Huli.
That has to be
Huli.
the #1 play today. I was about to say at the tip of my tongue, Eusebio, right? As a chase down. Oh.
So Fontanilla falls and then sumabit siya kay Agoncillo right here.
Going under the screen, trying to challenge the shot. Ang taas kasi ng talon eh.
That might be an unsportsmanlike. Ooh,
Yun. Yung kanang kamay.
medyo may ano yung kanang
Yung
kamay.
swipe, no?
Oo.
And it looked to me like it was close fist too.
Oo nga.
So pwedeng ano to ha? Pwedeng pantapon to.
Yeah. Might be upgraded. Credit Agoncillo for keeping his cool.
Right. He was about to. He was tempted. Something that I see you do every day, especially when we cover.
And then I see this.
The relax sign by our floor director.
Yes, I always see
telling
this.
you to relax.
Now I am reminded of my.
Seriously, because that fist of yours is really like your tongue.
Oh my God!
Delikado rin eh.
Grabe,
Oo, delikado rin.
Grabe. I have no history, by the way.
You do. You do.
Of getting into verbal tussles in the
I
past.
mean, just being straightforward, right? I mean, the MVP appreciates it,
Yeah.
right?
So yun po ang
yan po yan.
reminder. Okay,
Yeah, so
this is the reminder.
right. This was born out of last week's incident, if you know what I mean. So, yan, relax.
What's the call here?
Relax.
For review, offensive foul on number 24, Jacob Gonzalo is first. A sportsmanlike foul on number 24, Joshua Fontanilla is first. Personal foul.
So it's an offensive foul on Agoncillo.
But,
An unsportsmanlike foul on Fontanilla. What's your verdict there?
I thought it was the right call. The offensive foul was when yung pagtalon, no? He was just trying to challenge, even though, talk about Fontanilla going under the screen of trying to disrupt yung tira nitong si MJ Hoson. Yeah. And then, medyo sinandalan nitong si Agoncillo. Yun yung offensive foul. And then yung unsportsmanlike foul is yung maliit na swing ng kanang kamay ni Fontanilla.
Gab Salazar, bigay kay Monje. And that weave up top. Agoncillo pulls up, jumper, short rebound. Fontanilla. Eusebio.
Nice drive.
Oh my gosh! What a move! Anton Eusebio powering through.
Well, the key here, we always say catch and go. This was a go and catch. He moves right there, puts the defense off angle, splits two defenders. This is another defender after the split. And how about the finish by Anton? What a half Anton is having so far. And what's more impressive, he did not settle for a three, considering that he just made his last two from beyond the arc. That time, attacking the basket.
Unable to complete the three-point play. May 12 puntos na siya. Extreme ang subok. At kompleto ang Appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Nice pass. Gab Salazar finding Publico underneath. And Gensan calls timeout. 4:46 to play in the first half. This is the play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Just a little too early of helping, I thought, was Chris Porter. Situations like that, Sidaf, as much as possible, you want to play in between the two people and maybe force a turnover or a miss, but not give up an open shot.
Ito ang inaabangan talaga year after year because the best of the best are here. At
He wants the crowd to get into this, ladies and gentlemen. That drop.
What a play.
There you go. And that
Oh my!
we have a new champion this year.
Welcome to the MPBL All-Stars!
The 2026 Sports Plus MPBL All-Star is set on August 29, 3 p.m. at the Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. Mark Cruz will be defending his three-point shootout title. And
Yeah, so this is something we mentioned, no? Sa Rebanse, you've already spilled out a few participants. Sino pa ba na pwede mong i-share?
I got a list here. Orlando Omar is going to be back. Jeff Manday is going to be back because sila yung naglaban nung finals last year. So there's a chance there at payback.
Virgin Minerva with a basket, by the way.
No turnover for Hoson. Cruz. Minerva and Canoy getting into it. Aldave. Loto Publico. Quezon. Out to Salazar. Defense moving. Quezon for 3. Nope. And Tan has been limping.
Ever since he fell down a couple possessions prior defensively.
Cruz to Tan. Eloy. Struggling with his dribble here. He gets it back. Eloy Tan drives. No good. MJ Quezon. Tan gives up the foul para makapagpahinga siya. Quezon. Salazar Publico sit down. Buena, Costello, and Sumuda return. Canoy against Eusebio. Buena. Pat Buena for 3. Air ball. Relocates. Buena again. Good on that jumper. Two-pointer para kay Pat Buena.
Yeah, yung mas malayang natira, nahirapan siya, no? Kasi mas malaki na sa harapan niya. That time, mas malapit na, kahit malaki pa rin, pumasok na.
That's an offensive foul on Gabo. Just the peskiness of Ryan Costello earning him that call. Three-point game. Costello for the tie. Short rebound. Gabo. Lead pass to Minerva, who finishes. 7 points off the bench para kay RJ Minerva.
That's a problem once you miss, even though it was an open look, but it was a shot early in the clock. It leads to a leaking out layup by RJ Minerva. Agoncillo with a jumper. Wala.
Eusebio with the rebound. Only the fifth rebound para kay Eusebio. Porter backs in the 3. And this is the biggest lead for Gensan. 35-27. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Eusebio to Porter. Top of the key 3. Ginamitan ng banda ni Chris Porter. Timeout, Quezon City. We'll be right back. Check out the fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. RJ Minerva with the finish.
As you take a look at the fans, right here, special someone ni Anton Eusebio.
Ang pangalan?
Ikaw, alam mo yan.
Hindi ko alam yan.
Si Mika, alam niya. Sure ako.
(35-27). Buena for 3. Well defended by Cruz.
What a catch.
Minerva gets it to Gabo. Porter again. Back to back.
Heat check.
And Gensan opening up an 11-point lead. 38-27.
Pinakitaan ka ni Chris Porter. Kasi diniin mo yung banda. Ito, Mr. Tupas. Swak.
Good.
Same spot. Same result.
Great recognition again by the point guard, Hesed Gabo.
Right? Just a different way of executing the made basket. Isang bumanda. Isang through the net. Pero pares pa rin 3 points.
Yeah, 5 assists now para kay Hesed. Canoy goes back to the bench. Balik si Loria. Sumuda goes, gets the split at the line. Sumuda with the rebound. Quezon. Goncillo, binabantayan ni Santos. Grabe yung depensa doon ni Nelo Santos. Playing Goncillo. Physical there.
Almost forcing a turnover.
Warriors call timeout. Coach Elvis. They're up by 10 with 61 seconds remaining in the first half.
Sa inyo kami at babalik kami sa August 8 sa The Capital Arena, Ilagan, Isabela.
Also, to everybody in the MPBL community, please watch Rizal versus Pasay, 5 p.m. and May Kawayan versus Ilagan on the main game at 7 p.m. Hope to see you guys there.
See you there.
MPBL returns to Ilagan, Isabela. The Capital Arena will be the venue for this one. Prince Rivero, Dondon Gumaro, Sean Bautista, JP Cawilan, Alan Mina. And the rest of the Cowboys, led by King Cowboy, of course, Art de la Cruz. They take on the Mekawayan Marilao Gems at 7 p.m. And then before that, maglalaban ang Rizal and Pasay. Buena, naka-pwesto, knocks it down. 5 points.
Second made basket by Pat Buena out of the last 4 shots, 2 of which he missed badly, 2 air balls, but that time was uncontested of a beautiful set play of a timeout by Coach JV.
Pangalawang foul ni MJ Hoson. Sosa. What a finish.
There is just an aggression that this kid, si Versosa, the rookie of Gensan, that I feel only he can provide.
Buena stepped on the line. .2 seconds remaining in this first half. 40-31 ang ating score. Hesed Gabo. Shot clock and game clock almost identical here. Cruz to Versosa, blocked by,
That's gonna count.
That's gonna count.
That's gonna count, and that's a poor job. Didn't have a chance to go in though. Enlighten me here. What's the rule? Because I don't think there was a chance for it to go in. Right there, kita mo patay na yung bola eh. Diba? There was no English on the ball. That was clearly going to be a miss. But I understand also the goaltending call because it disrupts the shot.
Yeah.
Right? So, Like I said, enlighten me.
It disrupts the shot. He had no business tapping that board.
Okay. So, it's a goaltend.
It's a goaltend.
Okay.
And had no play on the ball as well. So, and it was very close. Nandun pa yung bola eh. Sa taas. We'll be right back.
Upon review, there was no goaltending, resulting in a jump ball.
Okay, upon review, so the call is goaltending, pero almost at the same time. Almost at the same time. So, I think they favored na
Walang goaltending.
walang goaltending because medyo nauna ang pagbanda ng bola, and it did not disrupt the ball, the ball there. Tapos one more thing, hindi na rin nila tinawagan ng technical ito si MJ Hoson for tapping that board. Kasi previously meron tawag yan eh.
Okay.
Like holding onto the rim ng like to stop your momentum, no? Kasi may times na nagda-dunk. Tatawagan na ng technical. I think that's a good decision there. 5 seconds. Fontanilla. Step back 3. Off the glass and in. And these are some heavy hits from Gensan. The three-pointer from Porter earlier, and then this one from Fontanilla as the buzzer sounded. And it was well defended as well.
Just a tough shot. Beautiful creation by the former UST Growling Tiger, Joshua Fontanilla.
And he gives them a 12-point lead. But the man of the first half, the leader of the first half, Antonio Sebio with 12 points and 5 rebounds. Came out really aggressive, Antonio Sebio, hitting some threes and some tough shots in traffic like that. Antonio Sebio, 12 points, and that's also Gensan lead at the end of the first half. We'll be right back.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Back at the Mandaluyong City College of Science and Technology for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. My name is Mika Abisamis, and right now I am joined by the team manager of the Gensan Warriors, walang iba kundi si Boss Merman Flores. Boss, obviously a much better start here compared to that last game against Rizal. Pero kailangan pang mas ingatan. Nakita rin naman natin ang aggressiveness ng QC. Your thoughts?
Yeah, they better make it up from the last game. We had a terrible performance last game, and we just got to come back and do a better job on playing defense, much better on defense and rebounds. Because against Rizal we lost the rebounds actually. So we got to make it up, and hopefully we can win this game.
As one of the top teams in terms of 3 points, no? Medyo magandang pinapakita ngayon si Porter, tas yung si Fontanilla, yung huling tres niya bago mag-end yung first half. Your thoughts on that?
That three from Chris Porter, that was a little luck. Same with Fontanilla, that's a little luck. So I can't say it's a good shot, but we made it, they made it, and I'll take that points.
Alright, mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan, boss.
Yeah, syempre gusto natin pang salamatan yung mga sponsors po namin, sila Armor On, MANNY at sa lahat ng mga nanonood dyan sa Gensan ngayon. Good evening, and my friend Greg McClure in the house. Good evening to you, and oh yeah, and Anytime Fitness Alpha Team, kila Boss Yannick. Thank you din sa Mandaluyong LGU, and yun lang. Good evening sa inyo lahat.
Boss, teaser lang, makikita ka ba daw namin sa executive game?
Sana walang injury para makalaro.
Maraming salamat, Boss Merman Flores, of course, of the Gensan Warriors. Magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Basketball na muna tayo. Iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin. Sa droga ay huwag pang alipin. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanig ang pakpakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin. Sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay umayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di matatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin. Sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanig ang pakpakan.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Halftime here at the Mandaluyong College of Science and Technology Gym. Gensan Warriors up by 12 at the break. And this was a close game, close, Coach Christian. And then unti-unti nakawala itong Gensan at the tail end of that first half. And, thanks to some outside shooting galing kay Chris Porter, Antonio Sebio had a solid first half. But, itong Quezon City, they were in the thick of the fight for most of that first half bago ang Gensan nakakuha ng kanilang rhythm from beyond the arc.
Well, Gensan did their damage in the second quarter because this was only a 1-point deficit that Quezon City was facing, but Gensan was just too good of shooting the basketball from downtown, so good that they ended the second quarter with her buzzer-beating three, the one you saw, the last one with Joshua Fontanilla. Antonio Sebio, I thought, set the tone for them. Hitting a couple outside shots and then that drive to the basket. That's why he's leading all scorers with 12 points. RJ Minerva, this is a solid, quiet 7 points. A name that we, didn't mention that much in the first half. But overall, I thought, and obviously Chris Porter, the 2 threes with 6. Versosa gave them a huge lift off the bench. He gave them energy, which something they really lacked in their last game against Rizal. Sa kabilang panig naman, Monje with 6, Buena with 5, Costello with 4, Derigue with 3. In Quezon City, just struggling to shoot the ball. Overall, less than 36% compared to 47% for Gensan. That is usually a recipe for disaster.
Well, making things difficult or challenging para dito sa Quezon City was the 13 turnovers that they had in that first half as well. Jesse Gabo has yet to score in this ball game, pero meron na siyang 7 assists. And
that's his game, though.
Yeah, that's shot the ball twice as well. And you're looking at MJ Hoson, who's shot just 1 of 5 from the field. Hoson pulls up, jumper, in and out, rebound, nakuha ni Antonio Sebio.
Really a shot I don't mind. MJ Hoson would take more at mid-range.
Eusebio goes to Gabo. Hesed for 3. Well defended that time. Nakuha ni Costello ang rebound. Here's Publico leaking out. Fontanilla. Last touch. Incredible hustle from Joshua Fontanilla there.
The Publico was undecided at the last moment as he tried to finish on the break, and then that last-minute decision to pass it off, almost a turnover.
Publico nails the jumper.
That shot, he was very decisive. Even before the catch, felt like he wanted to shoot, which he did and made it.
Rodriguez. The handoff to Fontanilla. Gabo. Eusebio. Larry back to Joshua. Now Gabo. Quick passing. Corner 3. Nelo Santos. Look at the ball movement from Gensan.
Which really caught this Quezon City defense on the bind. In the first quarter, they were successful by changing their defense from man to zone. At that time, they were caught in a chase in the basket. Publico with back-to-back baskets.
Badly needed 3 para kay Ray Publico. And Quezon City back down to 10 ng lamang ng Gensan. Porter against Derigue. Oh, that's Larry Rodriguez rather. Porter set to check in pa. Joson to Publico. The handoff. Costello drives. No good on the layup. Gabo back the other way. Hesed drives right at Derrigue in the basket by Hesed. Gabo +1.
What's the famous saying? Said good things come to those who patiently wait. And Hesed Gabo, look at how he was patient enough.
And this is 1,000 points as well.
Yeah.
Para kay Hesed Gabo.
The long wait is over for the 1,000 points, because we all thought it was going to happen in their last game, which was not far-fetched. But he did get the 1,000 assists, that historic 1,000 assists. And tonight, August 3, he gets 1,000 points.
He's the 71st player to achieve the mark.
And he does it in 6 seasons in the MPBL. And it's a remarkable achievement, especially for a pass-first type of player na si Hesed Gabo. Seven seasons rather. Season 2 up to this point.
Yeah, he missed 1 season when he was in the PBA.
So it's 6 seasons.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mon here with the layup. Doing just enough to stay within striking distance itong Black Bulls. 7.5 minutes remaining in the third. Porter against Derrigue. Porter carving space, no go. Fontanilla with the offensive rebound. Hesed. And the foul given up. It's Kobe Monhe. Atake si Fontanilla, nabitawan ng bola, whistle.
Deceptively athletic and strong. Etong si Joshua Fontanilla, no? Even with that last drive to the basket, just using his inside shoulder very well to protect the basketball. A lot of contact there. And that, by the way, that was MJ Joson. Yung sumalubong sa kanya ron. Ang former na manlalaro ni Coach Gino Manansala from St. Clair, and the one and done year with the Growling Tigers.
Ano yun? Bubble.
Yeah.
That was in the bubble. Costello. Jesse Sumuda against Porter.
Siya naman ang babangga ngayon. That's a foul.
Lost it. Porter whistled for the personal.
Parang ano nangyari, no? If you can do it, I can do it better. Sabi ni Sumuda.
Jesse at the line. That was in the act of shooting. Split para kay Jesse, 12-point game. Buena with the steal. Baba kay Sumuda. Sumuda. Oh! It's a heavyweight battle.
Yeah. It's just one of those moments wherein all the time in the kitchen pays off.
MANNY Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. And Fontanilla grabs another offensive rebound and he leans in for that basket. Joshua Fontanilla, meron na siyang 8 puntos and 5 rebounds. 52-41. Monje. Santos sticking close to him. Monje forcing the issue to... That's a foul on Porter.
Forcing the foul as well, and a poor job right there. I thought that was a bailout foul by Porter as he was checked out. Minerva comes back in. 7 points in the first half.
Kobe Monje at the line. This is the first. Monje trims the gap to 10. Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
You mean Kobe Bryant Monje? That's his full name, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fontanilla knocks down the 3, 11 in the ball game. Kasama ang 5 rebounds. Buena.
Double dribble.
Travel. This 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers. 13 points lamang Gensan. Nelo Santos. Fontanilla. Gabo. No. Rebound.
That's a foul on Kobe Monje.
Yeah.
What's important there is that Antonio Sebio went for the ball up in the air. You know, kasi usually hindi pipituan ng referee yun kapag their hands are just strangled with each other and then they look at the basketball. And the find right here on the inbounds under, out of bounds under na si Minerva. Pinapa-review ni Jesse Sumoda for a challenge.
RJ Minerva at the line. (40, 56-42). Nine points para kay RJ Minerva now, the biggest lead of the game for the Warriors. Pressure continues from Gensan. Salazar gets it to Pat Buena. Buena will fire. Rebound nakuha ni Fontanilla. That is his 6th rebound of the game. And a turnover. Babalik sa Quezon City ang bola. Salazar. Fade away over Eusebio.
Nice move by Salazar, taking his time, getting to that short corner, little nudge, create space against the lengthier Antonio Sebio.
Nelo Santos, masyado malakas ang 3, rebound ni Eusebio. Fontanilla, shot fake. Fontanilla lumapit. Fontanilla, Lihesi finds Minerva underneath. The foul is on Sumuda.
Of the offensive rebound, the third one out of the 8 rebounds of Antonio Sebio.
This is the steal of the game, brought to you by the Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker. Unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
Extra possessions has been the story of the game, something we pointed out during halftime, and the result of that has been an advantage on the offensive glass, 10-2, and has resulted also with Gensan having 11 more attempts at this point than Quezon City. 46-35 in terms of attempts.
That is
huge disparity.
Yeah, huge disparity, and the reason why it's a 15-point game. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Salazar gets trapped. The steal by Gabo. Minerva with the recovery. It's 5-on-4. Santos drives. Blocked by Agoncillo. Sumuda loses it to Santos. Sloppy here from Quezon City. Kailangan nilang makabawi dito. Nelo Santos. No good on the 3. Eusebio gives Santos another try. In and out. Salazar. He is fouled.
And almost a platoon substitution for Gensan, with Minerva the only one staying inside. Coming in, Gloria, Cruz, Versosa, Eloy Tan. Good to see him back on the floor.
Yeah, after medyo nasaktan siya ng first game, first half. Gloria goes to Salazar. Joson drives. Joson. Salazar, Espinosa, and to double pump. MJ. Runner from MJ short. Rebound. Gloria. One more opportunity, and rebound secured by Mark Cruz. Multiple possessions there for Quezon City, and they come up empty. Tan, pull up. No. Rebound. Joson. Espinosa sa ilalim. Gets it to drop. Nice pass galing kay MJ Joson. 13 points.
Yeah, and poor transition defense on the part of Gensan, failing to match up for the one nearest to the rim. That time was Espinosa. A good find, as you mentioned, by MJ.
Mark Cruz blocked by Joson. Arenal. Cruz. Versosa travel. This is the fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Under 3 minutes remaining sa ating third quarter. 13 ang lamang ng Gensan Warriors against the Black Bulls. Agoncillo, masyadong malakas. Fast break for Gensan. Cruz. Oh, lucky break. Pero hindi pumasok yung corner jumper ni Mark Cruz. Espinosa, a foul on Manzano.
Hitting that short roll.
Versosa, rather.
Yeah, that short roll. After the hard hedge, really a double team of the ball screen kay MJ Joson.
And Versosa. Espinosa nasa linya. Two minutes and 11 seconds left in the third quarter. For 2. Extreme ang subok at kumpletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. 2 minutes to play in the third. Arenal. Ganda ng pasa. Versosa unable to finish. Inside, Joe Benloria off the feed from MJ Hoson. Down to 11. Itong lamang ng Gensan.
Well, we'll see kung ano yung maging adjustment ng Gensan. No? That's the second time already that Gensan, or Quezon City rather, has been able to hit the short roll and make something happen. One ended up with a score in the free throw line. The last one, a basket inside the paint. They get the stop, a little bit of a mini run para sa Black Bulls.
2 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists para dito kay MJ Hoson. Rosalin, fresh off the bench. Agoncillo will drive. The runner no good. Loria, 2 points. Oh my gosh. Agoncillo is in pain.
Holding his left knee.
He is in a lot of pain. Narinig natin yung ano niya, yung pagsigaw niya dun, Coach Chris.
You can just hope and pray that this is not anything serious.
$59.50. We'll be right back.
Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di matatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin.
got Jubel, that's Jake Agoncillo. Not a sight you want to see here, as he got hurt on that drive earlier. And hopefully he will be fine.
Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas,
Meanwhile, let's have Mika Abisamis for an update.
Napag-usapan nyo nga si Jake Agoncillo, tama kayo dun sa narinig nyo, no? Yung tuhod niya medyo talagang nag-click. So it was really very painful for him. Nung una sinusubukan pa niyang itayo. Even the coaches were saying, kaya mo ba? Hinahawakan yung chest niya, no? Kasi medyo hindi na siya makahinga. Hanggang sumigaw na siya, stretcher. At yun, nailabas na siya. Sige, Coach Chris.
I was hoping we were wrong, really, but you know, especially after seeing the replay, again, thoughts and prayers to Agoncillo.
And Jake Agoncillo, ngayon lang yun niya nakakalaro consistently because he started the season with an injury as well.
Yeah.
So I got a feel for him. And now, Quezon City needs to rally behind the fallen Jake Agoncillo here. Loria, dire-derecho, fouled hard by Arenal.
At the very least, even though it was a horrific injury, obviously, his team pwedeng mabuhayan in a way.
Yeah.
You know? Because they could respond either way, right? In a negative way to be really down, or in a positive way to use that, you know, and tell themselves that let's do this for Jake, right? So let's see how they respond with 27 seconds left in the third quarter, and obviously one more quarter remaining. Only an 11-point deficit that they're facing.
Cruz, bigay kay Tan. 10 seconds. Eloy. Arenal. Gloria for 3. No. Gloria has it. Salazar. Naubusan ng oras ng Quezon City doon. And still an 11-point lead for the Gensan Warriors. They led by 12 at the end of the first half. Quezon City able to gain just a point off that margin. That basket there from Sumuda. At Gensan looking quite strong, with Joshua Fontanilla shining on both ends of the floor. 11 points ang hinahabol ng Quezon City as Gensan is up 62-51.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Back inside Mandaluyong College of Science and Technology Gym here in Barangay Addition Hills, Mandaluyong. And they're trying to fix the clock. Fourth quarter, 15-16 in the first. Big second quarter by Gensan, 27-16 against the City, 2019 in that.
What a beautiful finish by Antonio Sebio.
Yeah, once again.
High off the glass. I believe his first 2 points in the second half after scoring 12. But in spite of being scoreless in the third, naramdaman natin siya, no? Especially with his offensive rebounding. Created 3 extra possessions in that third quarter. Nalabas ngayon si Gloria.
Pat Buena back on the floor. Kapalitan ni Rosalyn. Quezon. MJ trying to go glass that time, no good. Quezon once again gets the 2 points.
An extra possession after that miss, leading to that short corner shot by MJ. Lead back to 11.
Eloy Tan.
Nice.
Minerva slips, gets it to Versosa. Count the basket and one.
Every time I see a fake handoff, just like what Minerva did to create the play para kay Versosa, reminds me a little bit of a Draymond Greenish type of move. Lalo na pag sa top of the key, you know? Really a master of that. And that was executed to perfection. Yung fake handoff na yun by RJ. Something that obviously you'll be pleased. Your Warriors. What's happening to your Warriors, by the way? Not making any moves?
No, we have a really nice rookie coming in.
That's the only thing going for you right now.
Yeah?
With Steph Curry in his twilight years approaching, but Eloy Tan, talk about Steph Curry. He is not Steph Curry by all means, but one thing Steph Curry loves to do, shoot the three.
That is Steph Curry range. Dyan siya nabubuhay. And Eloy Tan gives Gensan an 18-point lead with 8.5 minutes remaining.
Back at the Mandaluyong City College of Science and Technology, Antonio Sebio, one of the most athletic new guys of Season 8. He would really like to be more consistent on a lot of things. His shooting, his conditioning, his nutrition. He would like to make the most out of this opportunity of actually being a main guy, a starter. He was always vocal about how he would just watch his teammates both in UP and Benilde mostly from the bench. So he committed to get those rebounds, shoot those threes, slashing, be attentive with the passes of his guards, and continue to be one of the best rookies of the league this season. Sit off, Coach Chris.
Thank you so much for that report. And Antonio Sebio is, reaching new heights in this rookie campaign of his in the MPBL.
He's playing outstanding. by the way. And I think one of the tough decisions any basketball student athlete would make, especially when you have playing years left, a year or maybe or two, is going pro. That's a big decision. That's always a big decision for him to forego, because I believe he had one more year with Benil, and not to continue to play and step up here was a huge decision, and so far it's been the right one. As we've been seeing, yung production niya dito sa Gensan, and translating into wins.
Pat Buena, no hesitation right there on the attack on Eloy Tan's defense there. 7.5 remaining. Tan uses the pick by Minerva. Travel. And here's the fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Eusebio with a steal right in front of MJ Hoson, forcing the jump ball, possession arrow, nakaturo sa Black Bulls.
Napahinga muna si MJ Hoson. 7 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. The Quezon City needs a
spark.
Yeah, needs a run here. Let's see if Ryan Costello can give that to them. Okay, that's done. 7 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Na kay Ryan Costello ang bola. He shoots the three. No. Rebound with Kobe Monhe. Inside Costello, nowhere to go, out to Sumuda, bank shot, won't go.
What a pass.
Ganda na pasa ni Costello. It's down to 13, this Gensan lead. And Quezon City will not go away quietly here. 10 seconds on the shot clock, Gabo. Gets it to Fontanilla. Porter on the swing. The three, no good. Monhe with the rebound. Bigay agad kay Costello.
Could be a basket timeout
Baba
situation.
Sumuda the drop step. Baliktad ang Pectus. Balik sa Gensan ang bola. Eusebio drives. Eusebio with a finish.
Gensan, the players following their instincts inside the floor. Coach Elvis was signaling set with two hands up. But Anton saw an opening, took advantage.
Three-pointer Monhe. No good. Rebound. Eusebio again. Fontanilla. Hoson and Rosalin are entering the game for Quezon City. Minerva misses the layup. They want them to push here.
Medyo baliktad yung Pectus here, no? Would have been a nice move by RJ.
Pareho din kay Sumuda kanina.
Right.
Jesse fires short. Medyo may pagod na rin. And Costello needing to give up the foul to stop Gensan there. This is the play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Costello to Gloria for the bucket. Buena and Costello pinahinga muna. Together with Sumoda, returning is Rosalyn. Kasama niya si Derigue and Hoson. Nelo Santos. An extra step. Minerva. Strip by Rosalyn. Monhe. Up and under. What a finish. Kobe Monhe. 13-point game.
Strong move right there, finishing with his left hand.
Inside, Rosalyn. Diving for that loose ball. Gensan keeps it alive. Santos did the drive. Fontanilla is wide open from the corner. Good. And that hurt because Quezon City was about to run the fast break there. MANNY Pay is a digital wallet built for the community.
That basket by Fontanilla making the skin of Minerva on the floor, making it worthwhile. As an answer once again by Quezon City.
75-62. MJ Hoson. Defense goes under the pick. And he knocks down the 3 ball. Baba sa 13 ang kalamangan dito. 4:05 left in the ball game.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat away pinaghahandaan, kaya yung bayan ligang magbakan. Todo suporta at lahat sa kanya-kanya.
This is the fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Nice gather and finish galing kay Antonio Sebio. 16 points to go with 11 rebounds. Antonio Sebio, Larry Rodriguez there as well. Tabi ni Mark Cruz. And they trap Fontanilla. It will stay with Gensan. 21 seconds a shot clock. They have 5 seconds to get it across. Almost a steal. And they force a turnover. Coach Elvis not happy at all.
Have you seen Coach Elvis happy?
Yes. Yes.
In a game?
Not in a game, though.
Yeah, that's my point. So the answer is, in a basketball game, never.
No. Buena, or Hoson rather. Monhe for 3. Foul on Gabo. Only the first team foul para sa Gensan. So they did a really good job here defending without fouling dito sa fourth quarter natin.
Absolutely.
3:47 remaining. Look at Rosalyn trying to post up Fontanilla. Publico saves it to Monhe. And Brian Rosalyn, hindi siya
tumuloy.
He could have got to that space there na walang tao.
That was actually a good pass by Kobe Monhe.
Inside Porter. He is fouled by Publico. Rosalyn. This one for the personal. Balik si Antonio Sebio sa laro. Pahinga si Nelo Santos. Porter at the line. Free throw is brought to you by Extreme. Magsubok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. He misses the first. Porter with 6 points. First trip sa free throw line. He gets the split. And the Black Bulls trailing by 14. Call timeout. 3.5 minutes remaining in this ball game. We'll be right back. Three and a half minutes remaining. Gensan with a 14-point lead against Cebu, Quezon City. Naano tuloy ako sa Cebu. Minention mo yung Cebu eh. Yung laki panalo ng Cebu kanina over Quezon.
Trending sila ngayon.
76-62. Turnover out of the timeout. Eusebio. Last touch ni Anton. Balik sa Quezon City ang bola. (76-62). Rosalin. Publico. 3. Good.
Napaganda pa.
Down to 11.
Almost a turnover, a little handoff near the half court between Hoson and Rosalin. Nagkabanggaan sila, no? Yung magkasama, ended up with a lane drive and a kick out to the corner.
The foul on Rosalin has come out with a lot of intensity defensively here in the fourth quarter.
Well, let's see if they could break this trend. Talk about Quezon City. It's been like this pretty much the whole second half. Lalamang ng konti. Gensan, mabababa ng 11. Can they get the stop here and score quickly on the other end? There's the turnover. They're not going to score quickly, but it's a huge stop with 2:30 remaining. Now, they're going to have to rely on their half-court execution.
2.5 to go. Quezon City already in penalty. Only one team foul so far for Gensan. That might come into play here. Yes. We headed to the last 2.5 minutes of this ball game. Gab Salazar. Binigay kay Monhe. Monhe. Derigue. Strong finish. Tinamaan ni Minerva, but Derigue will earn 2 free throws.
There's a simple pin down action between Derigue and Monhe. Able to create separation using the screen was Kobe Bryant Monhe. It was a good look, and then at the last moment, the pass to Derigue, almost a 3-point play.
That's the first one to drop. Clark Derigue. Down to 10. Two for two. Single digit. Ang lamang. Sham. Para sa Gensan. Quezon City pressuring Gabo. Fouled by Monhe.
That's a poor foul.
So, pupunta sa linya si Hesed.
It's a poor foul because obviously it's unnecessary. He fouls out and then penalty, and then you also lose the chance to, to trap You know, he was in the perfect position to trap itong si Hesed Gabo and maybe force a turnover and get a layup on the other end.
Nasa linya si Hesed Gabo. Versosa back on the floor. Para kay Chris Porter. Medyo matagal pa natin na lamat kung sinong papalitan ni Versosa. Hesed sinks the first.
For his 4th point.
With 10 assists, si Hesed Gabo.
And only 2 turnovers in about 25 minutes of play.
That's Greg McClare, formerly the Utah Jazz. The NBA, tapos ang tira. Here comes Fontanilla. Final 2 minutes is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Gensan up by 11, shot clock down to 10. Gabo. Step back 3, yes. That's night-night. Back to 14 ang lamang. Hoson. Looking for a way through. MJ, short. And he was just bottled up by Fontanilla in this ball game.
MJ Hoson, that looks to be the night for him. As MJ will go out. 7 points, 3 for 12 from the field. Does have 7 assists. And also 4 rebounds. A foul given up. Is that a foul? Yes.
Yes.
And Hesed can add more to his individual stats. He can get a double-double tonight if he hits these 2 free throws.
Hesed Gabo trying to add to his tally.
Just got to appreciate how Gensan approached this game. That's something we mentioned earlier. I thought the physicality from the start of the game, you know, set the tone for them. It's really a part of their identity as a team.
Absolutely. And we will be right back. A minute and 23 left in this ball game. Gensan up by 16.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na tayo, iwasan na.
Seal of the game is brought to you by the Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
Sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Bansa'y magsama-sama.
83-67. We have a minute and 23 remaining. Ganda pa rin ang pressure ng Gensan. Pinahirapan pa rin yung inbound. Buena. Gets it to Rosalin. Sa ilalim, Dirigue will score. 83-69. Ball knocked away. And they'll review this quickly. We'll be right back. 83-69. Montanilla. Last touch on Rosalin. A minute and 7 seconds left. Souza nearly lost it, recovers. Gabot with the basketball. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Minerva. Eusebio for 3. Yes.
Icing on the cake.
Anton Eusebio with 19 points. Salazar gets it to Buena. And he loses the handle. I thought that was last touch on Pat. .6 seconds remaining. Gensan getting the job done. Now, this wow, we will be right back.
City.
Bola ng Quezon City. 86-69.
Could be a basket timeout. Okay. I hate to say I told you so. Unfortunately,
it is a basket timeout.
I told you so.
This is a nicely executed play by Coach JB Olea.
Second time today, by the way. They had one shot also kay Pat Buena, I believe, in first half of a timeout of the inbounds.
We'll be right back. Mga laro bukas sa Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal, August 4. San Juan versus Negros in the first game. Zamboanga against Batangas City in the second game. And then Rizal versus Sarangani in the main game. Sean Andrews, naalagaan muna. TLC. Gabo. Step back three, Hesed.
What a game for Versosa.
Minerva with a finish. Jim as well, Minerva.
Yeah, 13 points for RJ, only in 5 attempts. 3 rebounds. Versosa, on the other hand, 9 points. He will finish with 9 points, 3 rebounds. 4 rebounds rather, 3 on the offensive glass, and a steal. Just a collective effort.
Yeah, really strong performance from Gensan, especially after that loss to Rizal in the last game. Hesed Gabo had a double-double of 10 points and 10 rebounds. But it is going to be Antonio Sebio also with a double-double, 19 points and 12 boards para dito kay Antonio Sebio in 29 minutes of action. Best player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
He was on point the whole game. I thought the way he started this game got him obviously into a terrific rhythm. Shooting the ball from the outside, driving the basketball in the second half, getting extra possessions, and finishing with a three-pointer on the left wing in the fourth quarter.
88-72. Gensan improves to 15-4. Quezon City drops to 9-11 in the north. Let's go to Mika Bisamis.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations, Anton. Coach Elvis asked you for one thing, and that was consistency. That's what happened the whole game. You had a double-double performance, 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 out of 5 with your threes. How are you after this game?
I mean, I feel good, especially coming from our last game. I think we really didn't play to our potential and the way we should be playing. So coming into today's game, I think everybody was focused and ready.
You talked about the last two very painful losses. Today, obviously, everybody understood the assignment that you had to win. Next game, you're going against a really strong team, the Caloocan Batang Kangkalu. Your thoughts?
I'm excited. That's all I have to say. I mean, we're gonna prepare, and yeah, I'm just excited.
That's so good to hear. Greetings.
Special thanks to Armoron, Manny Pay, Alpha Anytime Fitness, Acropolis, Loyola, Boss XZ Robles, to all the Gensan fans, to Mayora Loralee Pacquiao and Consihal Michael Pacquiao. Thank you din po sa LGU ng Mandaluyong, especially kay Mayora Carmelita Abalos and my family back home, my mom, my dad, my older brother, his wife, and they're coming soon kid, and then my girlfriend, and then her family here, and then my younger brother. So.
All right, thank you so much. Antonio Sebio, player of the game, is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Sit up, Coach Chris.
Thank you, Mika, and congratulations, Antonio Sebio and the Gensan Warriors with this victory over Quezon City. So, for my partner, Christian Wanzon, our courtside reporter, Mika Abisamis, and for all the hardworking men and women of the MPBL, ito po si Sidel Tupa saying thank you and good night from the city of Mandaluyong.
Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball